Great rising. Great rising. Great rising. Peace and power. Peace and power. Peace, Lisa. Peace, Lisa. Peace, Lisa. Worsley, have you gotten your package yet? Hold on. Mimi is supposed to be there. Oh, it don't give me no estimated date on yours. It just give me a tracking. Alright. Look. I got it though. I got it though. I slicked they ass, cause you know if you send a book, if you send a book only, it's considered media mail, and you can send it cheaper. Cause books, CDs, DVDs, tapes, anything that's media, they expect it to be heavy, but not to be of any more value because of the weight. So they charge you a better rate and call it media mail. But if you put an earwang in there with the book, that is a regular parcel. Unless you wrap it and put it in the pages and they don't know and can't feel it. Then it says subject to investigation. But anyway, it's on the way. Anybody who ordered it's on the way. Tanya Smiley, yeah, this was the this and the day before was the ship day. Oh yeah, Lisa, you waiting? I have not shipped yours yet. The feather has to happen. The blue the blue and gold was pretty and shit, but the feather, the peacock feather must happen. You can't do Lisa's fragrance and such, and not do the peacock feather. Great rising, Queen Mother. I love you. I talk about you all the time, Queen Mother. And then I get off the live feed and I wonder if I told you I love you, or if I said something, or if I honor you the way I used to honor you. I love you, Queen Mother. Okay, and then it was somebody else, Tanya Smiley. Tanya Smiley also asked for and I have it, and I just forgot to ship it till just now. All right. If it's your first time, don't say hello, please. Thank you. Just sit there, fucking quiet, and just, if this is your first time here with us today, you say greetings to us like we on the sidewalk. You do this. That's it. Look at your phone. You see me? Pretend I see you, okay? And be like, and that's peace. Don't say shit on here. All right, here we go. Sacred Woman, Queen of Four, copyright 2000. Nas, I gotta take good care of you. Give me a minute, sis. Give me a minute, sis. All right. Yeah. I'm thinking about. I asked my mother, I'm like, how can I boost business on my site? She's like, give away money. She's like, people love free stuff and people love money. Give away $100. Shit, Mom dudes, that's steep. I can do it, but fuck. I did get in damn, $100? I'm thinking about doing it though. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to market it. All right, here we go. Sacred Woman, Queen of Four, copyright 2000, Queen of Four, Helen O. Robinson. All right, we're gonna start with our affirmation. I am a distinctive, beautiful flower and a healing herb with a heart, a mind, breast, buttocks, and a womb. I come with sacred earth medicine to heal myself. I know. Yes, Queen Mother, I love you. This is a feather I had on my altar myself. It's a little beat up. It's been there for a while. It's got an oil on it. The children have played with it. I'm pretty sure I took it from Chicken Nug one time. That's the dog. But this is the one I gave myself. So it's beat down, but it still reminds me to keep my heart light, so I hold on to it. And then here's the one you sent me. So nice. So clean. And the end of it looked like I could use it as a pen too. Is that what that hole is for? I don't know. But Queen Mother, I love you. You take good care of me. All right, let's read. Because we've had some self-love days and Great Rising, because we've had some self-love days and some sidetrack days, I have to remember where we are. SP, I'm looking. If you know, you can tell me. I know we cried a river of tears. Huh? Y'all, come on now. I know somebody know where we at. I don't remember doing the sacred ancient mirror with you. We have not done that, have we? I don't feel like we have, because I would have remembered crying my way through that. Alright, so let's back it up. The care of the womb. My womb is sacred and so is my life. I remember that. Chanting womb. Okay. Okay, right. Let's do this. Let's pick it up at Chanting Womb. Page 63. That's my 9. Alright. That's peace. So we're picking up at page 63. Chanting Womb. Damn, I wish Say was up, because I don't know how to do his bowl. If you've heard the Tibetan bowl, it sounds like... Listen, let's just start with this. Chanting Womb. Sound helps to harmonize the body, mind, and spirit. Sit quietly in a meditative pose in your sacred space, palms facing up. Breathe slowly in and out, coming back to your center, relaxing, going deeper each time. Now, chant womb twice, as if you were chanting Om or Ankh. All right, now, listen. Let me just keep going first. Now relax and inhale. And when you exhale, you're going to exhale the sound womb again. Inhale. Find your note, your harmony if you're in a sacred circle, and chant womb. Chant the sound womb and let it vibrate over your womb as you open up and relax even more deeply. Place your mind and sound right over your womb. Visualize the color of vitality, red or orange, which represent Ra, the sun. Send the sound of womb and the color of sun into your womb to help resurrect her. Bring forth the sun from within your womb with color, sound, and breath. Inhale and chant womb. Okay, oh yeah, all right. Okay. I'm gonna try to do it, I think, but maybe not. Say, babe, is your is the wine or the gong for your Tibetan bowl inside or outside?
Inside.
Okay, I may need it. Is it on the mantle?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right, that's peace. Okay, so if you have heard it before, if not, I'll try to play it for you before we end. I'm not the best at it, so we'll have to see. But I'm telling you that before I had a Tibetan bowl, my babies and I would sit and meditate together. Meditate with your children, okay? Meditate with your children. They're going to keep you more grounded than a lot of grown-ups and all of their doubts. But in meditation with them, if I chant, I started with Om. If I'm just Om, and then they chime in with the same thing, with 3 different tones and or pitches, we sound collectively like the Tibetan bowl. Yeah, the vibration is stronger and louder, and you can feel the shift. A lot of people, I've noticed, and I want to talk about it, a lot of people are afraid to chant. They might chant by themselves, but when they're around other people and they're beginners, they're kind of new and they're kind of embarrassed, and so they're watching other people om, and they don't want to om in. Don't be ashamed of your power. Get on in there. Yeah, you get your ass up out the seat when your John come on at the club. Okay, so get your ass in your sacred seat and get your om on. It's the same for chanting womb. Womb. It's the same exact concept. Or Ankh, which means eternal life. Remember, you're chanting over yourselves already. So be mindful and practice chants that will open you up and relax you. Okay. Chant the sound womb and let it vibrate over your womb as you open up and relax, letting the colors of red and orange, which represent Ra, in to resurrect her. Now you're going to baptize your womb with the color of serenity. Because we carry so much stress in our wombs and our hearts and our minds, visualize a rich, deep blue as the blue ocean for serenity. Chant womb, and as you vibrate with the sound, visualize the blue of the ocean filling your womb with serenity. Inhale, exhale, chant womb. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, I had to make sure we are where we are. Yeah, we did. We in the right space. I remember doing the 25 womb Hesi or chants. That was peace. My womb is sacred and so is my life. My womb is great, it is good, and so is my life. My womb is free, and so is my life. My womb is celestial, and so is my life. In case you don't remember that part. It was 25 of them, though. See, we want to work with light, so now you're going to eliminate your womb with light. As you inhale, visualize white light all around your womb. Chant womb. Let the sound go as high as your voice can reach, because when you welcome the height of the sound, then the womb energy goes up. So shift your voice from an alto to a soprano. Visualize white light filling your womb. Inhale, exhale, and chant womb. Womb Wisdom Wellness is here and present, and we're here to defend, support, and uplift the spirit of our womb so that we are free to create and birth divine ideas, divine energy, divine creativity, and divine children onto this planet. The resurrection of our wombs is the resurrection of planet Earth. The Earth's womb has been violated just as our wombs have been denied and forced into disharmony. But as we heal our wombs, we will also heal the womb of Mother Earth. All right, womb affirmations, revelation to regeneration. Okay, let's see where we get. All right, hold on. Cure of the womb. We getting somewhere, y'all. We getting there. Womb affirmations, revelation to regeneration. Put on or play beautiful music, such as a flute, piano, or tambour, which is a finger piano, or be silent as you do your womb meditation, and recite your litany of womb regeneration affirmations. I love my womb. She pleases me. My womb's in perfect harmony. My womb is disease-free. There are no tumors, cysts, discharges, or PMS in my womb. My womb is happy and whole, free of any and all disease. I send love to my womb. I send peace to my womb. I send light and breath to my womb. My womb is the seat of my womanness. My power as a woman rests within me. I release and let go of all hurts and disappointments as I affirm. I will turn every lesson into a blessing. I receive the lessons through my prayers and meditations. I release all baggage from my womb's memory. I replace the whirlwind of negativity with truth and divine love. My womb will never again get stuck in the ignorance of womb disease, for I commit myself to womb wellness. All right, that's peace. A womb song. Say, okay, womb purification. All right. All right, I keep wanting to skip past stuff. Great rising, Auntie. I keep wanting to skip past stuff so we can get on to the mirror exercise, but I'm going to be peace. A womb song. Oh, I love you. Thank you, Auntie. All right. Sound coupled with breath can heal. The ringing of your voice in melodic tones inside your body temple can put your aritu or chakras into a state of mayat. Feel free to be creative and sing your own womb song. Observe as your womb becomes more attuned and harmonious. All right. My womb is of light. My womb is of heaven. My womb is of the Divine Mother. My womb is of harmony. Oh, you got your book? You got your book, Auntie? That's peace. You reading along today? Or we picking up on page 64? We're picking up on page 64. That makes me feel really good. That makes me feel amazing. I'm so happy about that. I am. Okay. Yeah, that's peace. Womb purification ritual and prayer. Here's a ritual exercise for intense spiritual purification of your sacred womb. Listen, I know this is random, but saying I talk about it all the time. How I feel like all of the things that are happening now are not new. They're cycles. As far as, yeah, like in my mind, in the Bible times, be it real or not, doesn't matter where you stand in your enlightenment. If there was a time where there was a mass number of people who were oppressed, and it took a great hope to save them, or it took a man asking continually to please let my people go, and here I am, however many mysterious number of years later, and I'm still asking for the same shit. Like, it's okay to presume that before Moses, people were asking to be free, and after me, people will be begging to be free, right? I mean, we like to think that it's about to flip and you're going to be on top, but realistically speaking, this could very well be the course for this place. Yeah, I love you. I love you so much. That's so exciting. I almost want to hit that back to you Bob button. For real. It's cool, Auntie, because I remember when you showed up at the wedding. I remember looking at the wedding pictures, and I seen you was in her wedding, and you was looking Africana. I was like, my auntie, the only African thing in that whole wedding. It was a beautiful wedding. I said, my auntie, but baby, you brought the black power through. I seen you sitting in there like Attabola. I appreciate all you do. I appreciate all you do. All right, let me just focus. Let's do this. I'm not going to get sidetracked today. We're going to read womb purification, ritual, and prayer. Okay, we're not going to talk about oppression, and we're just going to talk about womb purifications, rituals, and prayers. Okay? That's peace. Here is a ritual exercise for intense spiritual purification of your sacred womb. Fuck that. Let me tell you something. Let's say it does happen all the time. This great awakening happens every couple thousand years or so. Well, fuck it. I don't know. Every million. Fuck, we've been here for billions, right? Don't it feel good to be a part of it, though? Don't it feel good to see it? Like, you've seen so fucking much, beloved. There was no fucking internet here when you were born. And there's internet here. And y'all know y'all seen Nino Brown. Nino Brown was on a motherfucking cell phone. Look like this right here. Okay. Cash Money brother. Fam. They have cell phones smaller than watches. Like, every 2,000 years, Ma. So every 2,000 years, right? Every 2,000 years. Like, but you've seen, I know there's some black presidents that have been there before Barack too. But listen, just not, I'm just saying, you got to see one. You got to see you said you got to see a colored man. You got to see a colored man in office. You know what I'm saying? You got to see you got to see Trump in office. That's peace. I never seen nobody transparent in a governmental position. You know what I mean? Nobody who is oppressive, ignorant, hateful, wild, paid, and publicly, fucking outrageous. You got to see that. I mean, you've seen money change. You've seen so much. And now you get to witness the Great Awakening. That's peace. It makes it a lot less scary too, to know that in the year one, everybody believed in God. Everybody believed in a God, a Most High, a Mother, Father, Creator, a source, an energy. And then that was the year one. And in the year 1000, after man has manipulated and used ego and bent and changed things and used science to discredit God, then in the year 1000, based on, between the year one, where everybody would have been Jesus please us, for lack of a better word, and then the year 1000, where they be like, fuck that, I am God. But that happens all the time. This is not new. That means that we're on the right course. I just want to let you know you're on the right course. You're not going to hell for being God. Okay? All right, here we go. Here's a ritual exercise for intense spiritual purification of your sacred womb. Place a small round disc of charcoal used for smudging, available in Botanicus, in a cast iron or other fireproof pot. Light the charcoal disc, and when it's hot, sprinkle a handful of rock, frankincense, and myrrh onto it. Place the pot on the floor on a stand or a metal trivet so you don't burn the floor. Spread your legs and stand over the pot of frankincense and myrrh as ancient Kemetic women used to do. As it smokes away all the negative vibrations, add a pinch of cinnamon to the charcoal to sweeten your womb. If you need further blessings, protection, and cleansing, anoint your outer womb with the oil or essence of frankincense and myrrh, lavender, or sage. So the little charcoal disc, little small disc joints, if you hookah or know anybody who does, it's the same thing. You can get them at Botanicas, but you can get them at gas stations too now. If the gas station got cigars and raw wraps and bongs and grinders and shit, you know how the Arabs do. They got it all for you. Peace and power, Brother Murphy. I love you. Then you can also get the charcoal disc from them. Just ask for the charcoal disc. The frankincense and myrrh stones may be at some Botanica. Yeah. Tell you what, the next 3 people to make a purchase at Preoccupy or make a donation, doesn't matter. That's preoccupy.com, preankhyupy.com. So the next 3 people to make a donation or purchase at preoccupy.com, I will send you frankincense and myrrh stones and charcoal disc. Now let me show you how that looks and what this is talking about doing it. This womb purification ritual, which I'm pretty sure, because like I said, I've been through this book live with you several times. I'm pretty sure I've done this, but I'm still going to just show you briefly. Hold on. Alright, so once you get that fireproof pot, I didn't have a fireproof pot. You can use something like this. It's the same thing. Well, damn, I had a hookah, so I had the little tongs. But this piece anyway. So once you get that coal hot, yeah, use a utensil. You know, fuck, I shouldn't have to tell you not to touch a hot coal. Bless your heart. Anyway, you can line something with foil if you don't have a fireproof pot and put it there. So you want to put the divot. That's where the charcoal sinks in. I'm trying to think where I have some here around the house. But where the divot where it sinks in is where you'll put the stones. So let me see. Can you see them? That's what they look like. That ain't no crack. Crack is whack, Jack. This is frankincense and myrrh, right? Yeah. All right. Anyway, so you burn these, and a little bit goes a long way. But in this particular womb purification ritual, once you light it in your fireproof pot, be very careful, sis. Be very careful. I almost set a fire several times when I first tried to do this, because you would sit it on the floor, like this, and stand over it with a long skirt or lapper on, right? Just so that the steam can get you. So you just like that. So we'll be steaming up in here, and I'll be holding it. It is very important that you not, listen, don't use no shit where this can drape across that hot coal, okay? If you were to use something flat, you see, I don't want you fuming. As long as it's sitting some deep, you should be just fine. So that's how that needs to happen. And you just gonna hold your legs open. I ain't got no panties on. Ain't got no panties on. I ain't got no panties on. Hold on, I gotta have Regiment on the dance floor. Bitch, pull them panties off. Bitch, pull them panties off. Bitch, pull them panties off. If you ain't stay up late night to watch BET back when we were little, you don't know about that. That's piece 2 though. I don't get no credit for that song. I ain't got no panties on. Ain't got no panties on. Y'all think that was bad? Listen, y'all don't even want to know about Akinelli love in your mouth. I'm trying to tell you. Because they put it in your mouth. Okay. All right now. That's throwback for real. A motherfucking mouth. Ain't looking here. You can. Oh shit there now. Yes indeed. All right there. Yeah, you got to remind me to play that joint when I get off of here. Okay. Hey. All right. I ain't even going. I keep trying to think what lyric I could drop on you. None. Say put it in your mouth. Yeah, ain't none of them. But yeah, that's piece 2. They had us ready. Man, they really did. They had us ready. I'm trying to tell you, when I was little, all I wanted was some fishnet stockings and some leather boots that came from the toenail all the way up to my goddamn hair weave. I wanted to be the baddest boot having bitch. Yes, you name it. Yes, they had programmed me good fashion. I'm talking about good fashion. I mean, baby, because I could be your freak until the day, until the night, we could bump on. Hey, look at here now. Adina Howard had me out here fucked up. Yeah. Anyway, that's piece 2. She fucked herself up too for a minute. And me, I'm trying to tell you, this chant game is real. You got to be careful with yourself. Open your legs. Open your goddamn wallet and go to preoccupied.com with your ratchet ass. Get you some righteous in your life. Go to preoccupied.com, okay? Go to preoccupied.com and make a donation. And then I send you a picture and pass the pussy. Pass the pussy. I'm going to take this $5 USD currency. I'm going to go to the pet shop. I'm going to go buy a kitten. And then I'm going to take a picture of it. And I'm going to pass the pussy. Listen, stop playing with me. We trying to heal around here. I don't get credit for that either. That's School Days. Spike Lee. Please. Alright, we ain't gonna do the Big Brother Dean Almighty on them today. We gonna be peace. But we are gonna get you the fuck up out of here though. We never hurting for views that we won't dare wait around. That's peace. So the womb purification ritual, if you need, it said also to add a pinch of cinnamon. So I'll send you some cinnamon too. Okay. As it smokes away all the negative vibrations, add a pinch of cinnamon to the charcoal to sweeten your womb. If you need further blessings, protection, and cleansing, anoint your outer womb with the oil or essence of frankincense and myrrh, lavender, or sage. You may follow the Master Gateway chart on pages 134 and 135 to choose your anointing oils. It is so empowering once you begin to heal yourself. It is. It's so empowering once you begin to heal yourself. Yeah, like, okay, so the old me, right? If I got a bump, I ain't never been one of the people to just be like, oh, it's just a hair bump. If I get a bump anyway, especially below the belt line, I'm like, oh, God, they're trying to take me down. Oh, the dirty dick has conquered me. You know what I'm saying? And now, it doesn't matter what it is. It's peace. I'll be like, I need some tea tree oil. I need some rosemary, some eucalyptus, some thyme, and some coconut as a carrier. You know what I mean? I'll be like, hey, look. How you doing? Yeah, so it's peace. Like, it's peace. Like right now, I'm wearing right now in my panties a gauze saturated in coconut oil, tea tree oil. I wasn't playing eucalyptus, thyme, and lavender for the fragrance. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's peace. Apparently, my pubic hair is scratching his dick up. We're gonna talk because we grown here, right? That's what Baba say. We grown, right? Because if you're not, and I say dick, and you be like, oh, she's not, so you get the fuck on, right? Ain't anybody kicking dicks out your mouth. You honor the dick then, but when she say dick, oh, she's the heathen. Get the fuck out of here. Listen. So I'm like giving him head, and I'm thinking, why does it feel like it's crumbs on your dick? Okay, and he's like, what's on your dick? I say, give me, put the light on it. Fuck is going on with your dick? Tell me, what you mean what's going on with dick? You going on with dick. You out here Bushwick building it, and every time your lips go in, and especially if we've been at it for a while, you dry. Come on, let's be real every now and then. Just don't spit on me now. Don't do that now. You did that in high school. Don't fucking spit on me. Now we know if the womb ain't juicing up, she wanna fucking go to sleep. Okay? He's like, what you talking about? That's what you doing to the dick. It's like, it's all that hair on the inside of your lips, and when they push in, like, and I'm like, well, how can you just gonna keep on having sex and I'm hurting you? I don't know. Not really. He said, well, I'm not hurting him. I bet not. You getting good. I'm trying to tell you, you getting the head on the scabby dick. I would survive too. I'd be like, nigga, we good. We good. All right, listen. I know, but we got to be 100 though. You know what I'm saying? So I'm, like I said, I didn't even know. Like, I was up at 2 o'clock in the morning on the internet because I'm telling him, listen, because we have these types of conversations with somebody. Be like, with each other. Look, we have them with everybody. Okay, we'll be real. But we start with each other. I be like, nigga, I have fucked many men, okay? And I've been fucking for 30 years. And I ain't never had to suck no scabby dick because I have hair on my pussy. He's like, no. I have fucked many women. Many of them hairy. And I know what the fuck going on with my dick. Like, okay, so there I was on the internet. Is he lying about his dick? Because did I do that to him? Did I do that to him? Can his dick get scratched up from him wearing his workman jeans without boxers? Because he be out here free balling it and shit. The fuck? It said it was me. Yeah, the internet said it was me, and I couldn't do nothing but give him head while he was asleep. Ain't God good? Alright, I'm focused. I'm never fucking focused, but it's it's scabby dick. Yeah, he like me. We're talking about a scabby dick. Put some coconut oil on it and sit on the motherfucker. Say, babe, what's the best way to fix it? Use it. And that's peace too. You know what I mean? That's peace too. All right. So yeah, it's a learning process though, family. I'm learning. I am learning, and I'm trying to figure out what to do. I'm gonna be for real, cause like right now I'm just thinking just slather on the coconut oil, cause I don't know how to shave or if I want to shave. I tried to get close with the scissors and I nicked my shit. It's just you know, it's a lot. It's a lot. But we learning, and we learning together. Yeah, nobody will say this. I promise you. And I love Queen Afua, but Queen Afua is not going to tell you about giving no man no scabby dick. Oh, goodness. All right, I'm going to keep on going. I love y'all. I love her, too. Queen Afua, I give thanks to you for being a beacon of light on my journey. I swear. Even the conversations that we've had. Like, because I'm so huffy and puffy, I don't receive things until I'm ready to receive them. And I don't have a problem telling people, fuck all that you talking about till I fucking get ready to receive it. And I don't give a fuck who you are neither. Because whoever the fuck you are, if you looking at me or you fucking breathing at me or talking to me, motherfucker, we equal. The fuck? You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm wanting to hear that shit and receive no shit well. But everything she ever said to me came back later and it mattered. It didn't mean shit when she said it. Probably pissed me off when she said it, but later it mattered. You know what I mean? Love her sacred ass. Straight the fuck up. Alright, here we go. Recite the womb prayer given here or your own affirmations. Remember, I said this before, if you don't know where to start with affirmations, start with where you are. Whoever you are. If you don't have to say shit but your name. I am the child of, and your mother's name. I am the cousin of, but the fan of. Fucking just start wherever you can, but roll it out. Just as you begin to think of all that you are, all that you will be becoming will come to fruition. It'll come out. All right. Creator, I open my womb to thee. Wait. Creator, I open my womb to thee for healing. I release all disappointment, tumors, infections, pain, resentment, PMS, hurt, and sadness. My prayer request is for a healthy, whole womb. Creator, I offer my womb to you for complete healing. I accept the womb that you have placed within me as being sacred, holy, and divine. Therefore, I submit to and accept your natural laws of purity and of cleanliness in each and every way. Today, I release all blockages that dwell within my womb because of an unsettled mind and spirit. Without reservations, I accept and send healing energy to my sacred seat. On this day, I celebrate the rebirth of my womb. I give praise and thanks in advance for the anointing and the healing of my blessed womb. My beloved Creator, guard my mind, my womb, and my soul from the unrighteousness of the world so that my sacred womb may be protected and filled with perfect peace and my soul with the light of love. May my womb speak and know health and healing as a natural state of being. Now go about your day in a high Holy Spirit. Look forward to becoming stress-free and empowered because your womb is now spiritually free. Oh, great rising, Pearl. Great rising, Queen Janine. I love y'all. my laugh, my giggles. I be trying not to wake people up, but it doesn't work. It usually don't work. And that's cool too. And thank you, Pearl. You look beautiful, Pearl. You do. Damn, Pearl. Damn. Y'all gotta understand. Let me tell you, I'm trying not to cry. Now, when I met Pearl, right, I could be wrong. You gotta forgive me if I blur the details. But I was reading Sacred Woman for the first time, and this woman named Pearl reached out to me, and I think her first message to me was something like, are you with Queen Afua and the Rites of Passage or some shit? And I was like, honey, I don't know nothing about Queen Afua except her name is on this book. I didn't know what other books she had written. I didn't know who she was. I didn't even know if 221 Hill was a good number. Can we be honest? I didn't even know if she was alive. I'm thinking, somebody who done gave this much fire, surely they got killed off a long time ago. I had no clue. So here this woman was in my inbox asking me, am I with the Queen Afua and the Rites of Passage? I don't know shit about a rite of passage. I'm like, what? Who? And then we're going back and forth, and she explained to me that it's a woman who's doing this. The woman who wrote the book is doing this, and she's doing this. What you're doing, she's doing that, and it's called a rites of passage, and people are doing it. And she didn't say people was paying for it, but that's what I received. She's like, this shit, what you're doing, there are people who are getting paid to do that, and they're with her doing it. And she's like, so I thought you was with them, and she's like, 'cause I get something from them, but I get something else from you. And I need whatever it is collectively for my healing. Like, she ain't say she need a little ratchet in her righteousness, but as my reflection, I was like, you need somebody to tell you to throw your ass in a sacred circle. I can understand that. So then Pearl went through, you know, she went through the rites of passage, and like, she came out to me so big that I always forget the first conversation. I always forget that, like, me and her was fondling around in the dark together in the beginning. I'm like, who you? She like, who you? I'm like, what you? And she like, what the fuck? And I'm like, what the hell? And now, like, fam, the fucking growth is phenomenal. The relationships are fucking beautiful and life-lasting. This work is so much different than all that shit I ever did in the church. We went every week, multiple times a week. And every time we talked about a nigga named Matthew, Mark, or Luke, or John, all the while I was fucking them niggas on the block. Wasn't nobody teaching me about healing or my womb. None of that shit. None of that shit. I'm in there sipping fucking Welch's grape juice by the fucking shot glass with you niggas. Can't wait to get out of here so I could turn up that motherfucking Quavo, though. Nigga. There was nobody talking about addiction to me in the church. There was no pastor ever that spoke to me about sex addiction. Ever. There was no pastor ever that talked to me about drug addiction. Ever. Ever. Matter of fact, the only time I seen a pastor or a counselor relative to sex and or addictions was when I was in the hospital prematurely delivering a baby. And the fucking hospital had people. And I don't even think that, I think they were just trying to keep people on staff. Be like, the cafeteria lady already went in there twice. And we sent the blood work lady at 1 a.m. Maybe we should send the chaplain. The fuck? Listen. The church was supposed to heal me. The hospital, whether they hurt me or heal me, the hospital say, come as you are. My grandma said I gotta come in clean socks and drawers. The hospital say, they don't give a fuck. Just come. Man, listen. The church never said that. Never had no pastor say to me, come as you are. Never. Nah. You might have read something in the Bible that sound like that, but no, you better not come in this motherfucker as you please. You better not come in this motherfucker as you are. Not even talking about your physical dress. You don't need to bring your real self in here. You need to put on your representative. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, it feel good to be healing. It feel good to be healing. I give thanks for my relationships. I give thanks for my sacred unions. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it now. I rarely ever say communication anymore in my personal life. I say communion now because I like that it ends in union, you know? To me, it's far more effective to be in communion. I guess to communicate, to me, shit, we've been miscommunicating for so fucking long. We don't know what a communication is anymore. But communion has always been one. And that's peace. All right, Pearl, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. It's peace, though. The most beautiful thing about this journey is the things that condemned us to hell before are the things that qualify us to heal now. So you gay, huh? In your old life, that might have sent you to hell. But now it does. It send you to hell. Because it's a shitload of people who are in the life. It's a shitload of people who are not welcome in black communities or conscious communities or Kemetic communities or African communities or Jamaican communities or our communities, right? Because they gay? You bitch motherfuckers. You knew gay means happy, right? I guess it might be shade because you mad and they gay. Or nah. Listen. It's a lot. Man sure do got a lot of time on his hands. Like anytime and this is for the person who always got something to say or think about gay people. Anytime you sitting there, any second you spend thinking about how wrong or unnatural this shit is, I just want you to know how wrong and unnatural your thought is. Because naturally, you know that you got shit with you too, right? So if you took a split fucking second to take your mind off of your own shit, to think about somebody else's shit that ain't got nothing to do with your shit, then you out of your shit ass mind. Man, gone. Listen, I love you. I love my relationships. I love us all. I love that we have a tool now to heal. I love this. I love this. I love this. I love that we don't just do prayer lists no more, where your aunt or your grandma is hospitalized, so we're going to put her name on the list and we're going to pray for her. Nah, we're going to put your grandmama on a mailing list and we're going to send her these fucking oils and these botanicals. You understand? We're not waiting anymore to be saved. We have become who we've been praying to. And that is peace. That is peace. It doesn't get any more peace than that. I told you all conflict is from a lack of self-sustenance. That's it. That's it. When you begin to self-sustain, you become whole. And when you become whole, you become holy. And there is no shortcut around it. And that's peace. All right, here we go. Prayer work. Do some or all of the following. Listen to the voice of your womb and let your spirit guide you. Remember, our gut is our God. It's a hard practice, but the very first voice, listen to it. I was in the car with my mother yesterday, and she said, it happened fast. We were riding, and she said, ooh, I really want to go straight. I really want to go straight, but GPS is telling me to go right. And right when she said that, our right came up, and she made the right. And, as she was making it, before she even completed it, she's like, I'm saying to her, you should have gone the direction your gut said to go. And she say, but I had to see if it was going to be traffic, because all the traffic, I guess when she saw all the traffic going straight, she was like, maybe GPS is right. As soon as we turn the wheel, and it's like, boom, a sudden stop because it's that much more traffic. But mama don't fuck around to fuck around. She made that right, and she made that left right. So we turned around, but such a ride that GPS told us would be 1 hour and 13 minutes getting home took us 42 minutes to get home. And it's because we went with gut. Even though there was a hang up, she did have time to recover. But always go with gut. Practice that shit. Practice listening. You've always been hearing, but practice listening or obeying in the very first time. It doesn't matter how big or small it is. If something says, don't eat that, or do eat that, don't make that call, or do make that call. I love you, Pearl. I love you. I love you. It does feel good. It feels damn good. It really does. It really does. I cry all the time. And that's another thing that's really different. And it's beautiful. I used to cry a lot before, but I cried sad tears. Now, I can't remember the last time I cried because I was sad. Like when I cry, even I'm healing or cleansing, I really can't remember the last time I cried. I know that when I cried before because I was sad, it was a feeling of defeat or fail or worthlessness. Like anytime I cried before, I cried because I was hurting. It's like the difference in crying because you got a toothache that won't let you sleep, one that's throbbing, and crying because, the doctor, because you feel the pressure of them pulling. One is a healing cry, One is there is no end to it. There's no end. There's no purpose. There's no passion. It's just pain. And then this other one, there's so much perseverance. Yeah, it's peace. I'm trying to tell you, man. Thank you, Queen Afua. Thank you, Queen Afua. Thank you, Queen Afua. It's what makes it easy for me to get up every day and sit here and do this because somebody did it for me. If Queen Afua had decided to take every love, like yesterday I was like, self-love day. If Queen Afua had decided to do self-love days every day and never had time or money or energy, or if she was too busy to do any of this for us, listen, hey, I give thanks. I see the work, I give thanks, and it makes it easy for me to do my part. We healing now. Damn, y'all. All right, here we go. Went to see my dad at the hospital yesterday too. He doing good. Still on the list for the heart transplant. He looks amazing. I can tell you, our heart, just like they tell you that we don't use our whole brain, it's the same thing with your heart, believe it or not. So we usually, I guess the average heart operates between, I want to say 50 and 60%. My dad's heart is operating at 4, okay? And has been at 4, all right? Now he's in the hospital and he's been approved. He's on the heart donor list. They got him in the hospital and waiting. They got to wait there because when a heart become available, they can only have, when a heart come out of one warm body, right? That heart can only stay on ice for 4 hours before it must be connected to some machine or some other warm body. Otherwise, it's no good. All right, so they got him in the hospital, so he there whenever something happened. So he's there. Try to make sure there's nothing I'm leaving out, because that's important. That you know what's going on with Dad. Yeah. That's peace too. My dad is in there fucking him up. He's in there doing all the things he can do to piss Big Farm off. Ask him niggas, why does he have a potassium drip and not bananas? This is the thing though. It was something I needed to tell you. I'm going to tell you, hold on, Creator, open my womb to the healing, disappointment, my prayer request. Please, hold on, have placed in me a sacred baby. Therefore, I submit to and accept the natural laws of purity and cleanness, just all blockages that may dwell within my womb and an unsettled mind. All right, so this is what I wanted to tell you about Dad. I remember what it is. Maybe it's called Coumadin or LASIK. It's either called Coumadin or LASIK. Surprisingly, there's only 3 medicines he's on, right? But one of them, it suppresses your immune system. It suppresses your immune system. That way, when they put the new organ in, the body won't reject it. Because if your immune system is operating at 1,000, it's going to see something foreign and it's going to attack the shit. So they give him a medicine to suppress the immune system so that when the new heart comes in, it's no fight. It's just low-key like, come on. Just come on. The thing is, because his immune system is just so weak and welcoming right now, the slightest infection or cold or germ would be welcomed and would be able to grow rapidly because his immune system is suppressed. So we got to keep him, so we got to be careful with my dad. Also found out that because the more we eat and the more we drink and the more we move, the more we do anything, the more our hearts are required to work. The harder they have to work. All right? Makes sense. If I'm just sitting here doing this, except a pregnant woman. Did you know that? A pregnant woman, even when she's sitting still, because her body is working to grow the baby, she is still exerting the same amount of energy as somebody climbing uphill or mountain climbing. Isn't that fucking amazing? That a pregnant woman just sitting the fuck down is exerting that much energy. Let her sleep, okay? But also, because of that, my father is not able, for his health, is not able to drink more than 1 liter of fluid a day without making his heart work too hard, okay? And I don't know if I did this, showed y'all this before. I need to show you. I need to show you. Matter of fact, this is perfect. Okay, perfect. All right, so I'm trying to show this heart thing to you so you'll be able to understand. All right, my dad's had a few heart surgeries too, so it's a lot of scar tissue in there. When they do go in, they gotta Scar tissue is hard. You know how that shit go. All right, so when our hearts pump, look, do you see the fluid in here? For the sake of this experiment, I'm going to do this. Hold on. All right. So we'll pretend this one got a little more in it, right? I can close it too. And I will leave it open. All right, so this one is harder. All right, this is the heart, and as is this one, okay? You see I'm squeezing it as hard as I can, and the blood is not moving. The heart ain't moving, and neither is the blood. All right, that's what Dad's is doing. See how it's hardly nothing in there? Even if it was, let's say, even if it was a lot in there. Look, if I do it really hard and really fast, every now and then you might get a splash. That's it. This is what Dad's heart should be doing. Fully functional heart, one, you're going to have plenty of fluid. All right. But every time it pumps, it'll go through. Understand? Dad's heart is not, it's not doing that. Did you see on this side? See how it come up? Yeah. That's what Dad's heart isn't doing. It's not able to. All right. So, we're working on it, though. Said. He on the list. He on the list. Let's talk about all of this stuff. I'm going to pick up the book so we can keep going. But I want to talk to you about this because the good thing is nothing about this, what my dad is going through, has scared me. Sadly, it's because of Grey's Anatomy. Shonda Rhimes, who also recently quit ABC and will be taking all of her money, all of her writings, and all of her future writings to Netflix. So you'll see a shitload of Netflix originals coming from Shonda Rhimes in the near future. If you don't know who Shonda Rhimes is, Scandal, How to Get Away with Murder, Private Practice, Grey's Anatomy, and a host of other shows. But anyway, thankful for Grey's Anatomy that I understood all of this. Even yesterday, when my father said the hardest part for him is knowing that while he laying there in bed, the hardest part is knowing that somebody else has to go in order for him to live. That his blessing comes from somebody else's loss. So, yeah, we want to talk about, well, fuck it, let's talk about it. Let me see if there's anything else in here right quick so I can get on up out of here. Let's see. Yeah, but Dad is good. He on the list. He waiting. He's waiting. He is. All right. Let me give you this affirmation because I'm about to get up out of this book. When we come back tomorrow, though, we'll do prayer work. That's peace because we talk about anointing our wombs. And I love Queen Mother because I anoint my womb with lotus oil daily. If you want some frankincense and myrrh oil, I get mine from Lisa's Fragrance and Such. I get all my shit from Lisa's Fragrance and Such. That's peace. When it's good, you ain't got to go nowhere else. All right, so let me get this affirmation, and I'm going to talk to you right quick about another thought we had. Well, let me ask you this. Are you an organ donor? No, I'm not trying to go get your heart out. Like, I'm sure your stats ain't the same as my dad's stats, Sacred Woman. This your ass is set up out here like fucking Caesar the ape. I don't think that you are what he's looking for. But are you an organ donor? Are you an organ donor? Let me tell you something. It's crazy because I swear I love how it's all one. I love how you can't separate one thing from the other. Great rising, Jamila Heyman. I love you. Yamina, I love you, baby girl. Okay, so they were explaining to me yesterday that because it's like years ago. Wait, why are you not an organ donor? What make you not be an organ donor? I'm sure I already know. Okay, so the hospital said it was like years ago. People were dying in car accidents all the time. So you would go into the driver's license office, and a lot of times they would ask you if you wanted to be an organ donor, and would even give you a discount if you were. And that was because so many people were dying in car accidents. Okay, That's when seatbelt laws were still state laws and things like that. So the way the hospital explained it is, or the way they explained it to them to explain to me. Cars are being built better. The cars are just safer. So fewer people are being killed in car accidents than 15 and 20 years ago. Seatbelt laws are federal or across all the states, and so they really are protecting people. You got some cases where people was not in a seatbelt, so thankfully they was able to fling out of a burning car, but we got to be real, that's the exception to the rule. Seatbelts are saving people. So we got fewer accidents, or let's call it like it is. We got fewer available donor hearts. We got fewer available organ donors because of the fewer accidents, the better built cars, the seatbelt laws, and all these things. So anyway, so they told him, they have to be real. It can come from, before we get to that, of where the heart could actually end up coming from, and LVAC and all of that. Listen, if you want the plugs, I got you. Like, I've learned a lot about the heart, and I want us to, Jamila is actual organ donor. All right, let's talk about that right quick, because that's where I was going. There are fewer organ donors, right? Now, my dad is, for lack of a better word, lack of a better phrase, you know what? Fuck that shit. We be 100 with each other. Y'all, dad got that cake, okay? My dad got that change and shit. No, I'm not the type of girl because my daddy got change, I got change. It ain't how we get down, okay? Look, daddy married into money. My daddy got that change. Hey, money talk. You know, married your way right into some rich pussy. Listen, okay, we being 100? Okay. All right. So I've been looking at this organ donor thing from the poor man's end of the spectrum my entire life. When I could get a discount for giving organs, absolutely. You know what I mean? Now, I've watched Grey's Anatomy, and we've all watched Grey's Anatomy, and we've watched the shows, and we know that the organs go to those who they want to have the organs. That's what we know. The organs don't go where you want them to go. If you want to give your mama a heart or something, you ain't compatible. But they can take that motherfucker to go in they aunt or cousin easily. And they ain't even got to test the bitch. If it got melanin in it, it'll go in their family. You know what I mean? Right. So much to agree that we're quite certain they're snatching our bodies, snatching our babies right off the blocks. All right. Anyway, so here's the thing. My family is explaining to me, my dad, because they're sitting on the money end of the spectrum, and they're explaining to me how the doctors explain to them that there's so many fewer donors and hearts because of safety laws and how things have changed and how the world is a better place now and fewer people are dying, and so that's how it's happening. Now, I didn't say this, but what I know is on the poor people end, we don't want to give up no organs because we know they're not going to be given to us or for us or by us. On the poor end, our thinking is, when I get in a car accident and I come in and I get in a car accident and I go into the hospital and I may or may not make it, what you could fight for me and save my life, but because you done built the connection with the man up on the 6th floor who need my heart, you're going to look at me and assess my life. You're going to look at my record, look at my family. You're going to look at what I have on. You're going to try to assess whether or not I'm worthy of being saved. And then I might not get to keep my heart. You might not put your best effort in saving me because you got a priority elsewhere. So I didn't tell them that. But on the poor end spectrum, am I the only one who feel like that's why we're not organ donors? Because we feel like we're giving you permission to snatch our shit and doctor the paperwork. You know what I mean? It ain't got nothing to do with no fucking car accident or none of that shit. It ain't got nothing to do with no discount. Because if a motherfucker asked you, would you like to be an organ donor to your family members if, in fact, you was on the deathbed and they could not do nothing? Motherfuckers would be like, hell, motherfucking yeah. But you just asking me, would I be a donor? Like, we already know where the fuck our organs go. Now, I will also add that on the peace end of it, I said it's different on the money end of the spectrum. I'm feeling mixed ways, you know. I feel mixed ways. Because now I know that my dad is the person, like I said, that's the guilt he carried too. He know that somebody else got to go because of him. And because my dad know how God he is, he know how warm he is, he know people love him. He know that people would not even put him in a position to make a choice between himself and other people. They would just make the choice for him and put him first. You know what I mean? Anyway, it is hard. It is hard. I did decide though that I'm gonna do it. I've been on the donor list for bone marrow since I watched 7 Pounds. When I saw Will Smith give bone marrow on 7 Pounds, it looked so hard. Like it looked so, I don't know, it looked so painful. They made it look so painful that I just thought like, damn. And the motherfucker explained to me, marrow is the fucking mineral in your bone, okay? You feel like it hurt when somebody take too much blood or if somebody take too much hair. You feel exhausted if somebody get too much bodily fluid out of you. I have shit so much, I have had to stop taking the detox because I've been like, I am going to shit out my ass. It's a limit to what you can put out, you know. Anyway. So that's where we are with all that. That is going to be good. I thought that's why we came off of the organ donor list. Because we didn't want to get snatched the fuck up. But I ain't had a heart to tell them that. Rich people don't understand that shit. But, yeah. Then I feel kind of bad, too. Since we being transparent. Then I'm going to get off of this phone for real. Like, it's crazy because I remember watching Grey's Anatomy. And they would all be sitting around the hospital bored, right? Yeah, just fucking each other in closets and shit. True story. Getting drunk, you know. And then there would be like a massive accident. See? It's like they hear of a massive accident or some 9/11 type shit or some Katrina type shit. Like, just like insurance companies get excited when shit fuck up. No, let's be for real. Insurance companies eat it up when a hurricane come through. You know what I mean? If it ain't eat they shit up, they eat that shit up. You know? Damn. My son has sickle cell anemia. Without blood donors, he wouldn't even be here. I'm on the other side too. Yeah. That's why I have to be, that's why I just have to have intent and, you know, let that my intent be the way. Because ever since I saw the bone marrow donor, I was like, who gonna sign up to do that shit? If bone marrow, if one, like, damn, what my father always say, the strong must bear the infirmities of the weak, some shit like that. I don't know, whenever he said it sounds to me like to whom much is given, much is required. And he always used the example, if you rich and you got money, yes, it's your responsibility to do for those who don't have it. And that makes sense. Hold on, I got a comment over here. She said, my friend gave bone marrow to her father. And what you said, I mixed about organ donor. I was mixed about it, but now, fuck it, I'm not mixed about it. I know the truth is, if they wanted my black heart, they wouldn't have to wait on me to have an accident to snatch that motherfucker. You feel me? And that's the truth of it. That's the truth of it. If they wanted my black heart right now, they ain't got to look on, no, these folks ain't got to sit on the corner and like me. Can we be real? Because like I said, I'm sitting around like Grey's Anatomy hoping for a catastrophe. Like I'm fucked up behind it, but I'm thinking, how fucked up is it? I'm thinking, like some of the doctors do. I've seen them on TV be like, shit, well, I know it's going to be some drunk drivers coming up soon because of the holidays, you know. Going to be some drunk drivers. Every year I've always cried at the end of the year because suicide goes up and depression goes up and, drunk driving goes up. All of these things around the holidays where people want to be warm and around family and they're not, so they start spazzing the fuck out and they think it's a new year, so they spazzing the fuck out. They don't even realize that they've been wired and it's not even a new year yet, so they feel like they're in the dead of winter. But everything else around them is because it's called new and because it's called holiday. They just feel like they're missing something. All before that would bother me and stress me out. And now, sadly, I'm happily waiting, looking in the news, like where was a massive pileup, you know? Damn, my dad even like said that they typically do heart transplants with donors that are under 30, you know? They'll do it with somebody that's older, but they pretty much under 30, you know? That means somebody have to lose a baby for my daddy to be Shit. That's hard. Sickle cell is treatable with, she said, Naomi and okra. I don't know. I'm learning a lot of things. Like we know coconut water and bananas and all type of shit could help my father's heart. But with his heart operating at 4%, like, he unable to eat it and unable to drink it. So, you know, damn. It's a process. That's why this is important, y'all. We gotta be self-healers from the very beginning. We gotta be self-healers from the very beginning. Dory is 4 and she say stuff like, Did you hurt yourself? Do you need a healing butter from my mom's altar? Yeah. We have to start healing ourselves before we in too deep. We have to start healing ourselves before we in too deep. I have chosen though that I want to be an organ donor. I do. I never took myself off the bone marrow list. And I do want to be an organ donor. So that's peace. I want to save somebody. Like, that's peace. You know, even if they don't deserve to, even if they snatch my shit and give it to somebody who don't deserve to live, I deserve to be all that I am still because I've saved someone. So that's peace. I'm definitely going to do it. And you done told me that, Jamila said, man, Jamila, all you do for all of us. If Jamila a donor, I'm a donor. All right, y'all, I got to get up out of here. But if y'all have questions about the heart thing, then ask me. And please, tell us your shit. Tell us your shit. I done told you about bumps on my own. Look, can I say pussy? I done told you about bumps on my pussy. I done told you about scabs on his dick. And I'm telling you about fucking holes in my daddy's heart. We got to start talking about our shit. That way, it's not a surprise. It's fucked up when a sister hear about a fibroid tumor or a fucking sickle cell. It's their first fucking time hearing about it. Like, fam, when you got 52 friends on your motherfucking friend list that's sick as fuck. How the fuck we friends and I don't know you have sickle cell? How, sis, brother? How are we friends and I don't know you have HIV? I'm still trying to tell you about the HSV and the HPV. Matter of fact, I need to Google so I can find out which one of the motherfuckers is the herpes. Because I get them mixed up. It's the HPV, the human papilloma. Don't know what the fuck they are, but listen. How come like syphilis and HIV and herpes don't go away? The herpes number is like motherfucking 9 and 10. Why the fuck niggas is out here acting like we ain't all got this shit? Talk about that shit. Tell me what the fuck you got and what oils you're using so we can goddamn it get free together. All right. I love y'all. I'm about to go walk my dogs. Let me get this affirmation again so I'm gone. I am a distinctive, beautiful flower and a healing herb with a heart, a mind, breast, buttocks, and a womb. I come with sacred earth medicine to heal myself. All right, that was peace. I'm definitely going to come back to y'all later on today because it's something else I want to read to you. But for now, though, I love you. Peace. Peace, y'all. Peace and power. Peace and